Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a classic macroeconomics problem regarding the labor market equilibrium. Let's break down exactly what the question is giving us before we jump into the math. First we have the wage setting equation, W equals P times the quantity 1 minus U, where W is the nominal wage, U is the unemployment rate and P is the price level. Next we have the production function, Y equals N, showing that output Y depends on the employed labor force N. We're also told the markup is 20% and the total labor force L is 60. Our goal is to find the natural rate of unemployment and the natural level of output. Now let's flip to the other side of the market. How do firms set their price? The rule of thumb for any business is simple. Price equals the cost of production plus a markup. In this problem, the markup is exactly 20%. But what is the cost of production? The problem gives us a crucial clue. Y equals N. This means one worker produces exactly 1 unit of output. Because of this, the extra cost to produce one more unit, the marginal cost, is simply the wage you pay to that one worker. So we can write the firm's pricing equation as price equals cost of production plus 20% of that cost. Pulling out the wage as a common factor, this simplifies beautifully to price equals the wage times 1 plus 0.2, which means price equals 1.2 times the wage. Your immediate mathematical instinct is probably to say, hey, I have an expression for P. Let me just substitute it directly into the wage equation. If you do that, you get W equals 1.2 W times 1 minus U. This looks clean on paper, right? But economically, you just drove your car straight into a deep mud pit. I call this the nominal wage trap. When you substitute blindly like this, you are trying to force a solution using paper money and an unknown unemployment rate at the same time in one equation. Yes, you can mathematically cross out the W on both sides, but you lose all the economic intuition. You aren't seeing how the market actually functions, you're just moving letters around a board. It's an algebraic dead end. To crack this like an expert, we have to stop thinking like pure mathematicians and start thinking like economists. First, we find the real wage from the price setting side. Firms set prices based on marginal cost plus a markup, giving us P equals 1 plus M times W. Since the markup M is 20% or 0.2, this becomes P equals 1.2 W. By rearranging this, we find the real wage, which is W over P equals 1 over 1.2 or 5/6. At equilibrium, this real wage must be equal to the real wage demanded from the wage setting side, which is 1 minus U. Solving 1 minus U equals 5/6 gives us a natural rate of unemployment of 1/6 or approximately 16.667%. To find the natural level of output, we use the unemployment rate formula, which equals the labor force minus employment all divided by the labor force. Solving this gives us an employment level of 50. Since our production function states that output equals employment, the natural level of output is also 50. Therefore, the correct answer is 16.667% and 50. That is how you solve it dynamically and easily. If this breakdown helped you clear your concepts, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more competitive exam prep walkthroughs, and drop a comment below if you want me to solve a specific problem next. Keep studying hard and I'll see you in the next video.